Hello,
Hello.
Lisa. Good morning. Good morning. How are you
Morning.
today?
Oh, I am very positive as always.
Ah, that is so wonderful. Well, I'm
Yeah.
still waking up. Anyway,
Oh.
today,
Today, da 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 da,
champions, ethics, and annoyances.
annoyances.
Yes,
And
day 54. Yes,
wow.
annoyances. Be
Oh,
interesting. We'll
let's
see what
check
happens.
it out.
Let's get
All
into it.
right. I think it's your turn. Sorry, your turn to start today.
Okay. Champions, day 54. Champions, ethics, and annoyances. Your mother was right about choosing your friends carefully. When you spend time with people of courage and integrity, you tend to try to develop the same traits in yourself. Your expectations are automatically raised. Unfortunately, the reverse is true. Research has shown that it is virtually impossible for a group to transcend itself and become better than the lowest common denominator of the group. Interesting. Individuals may break out occasionally, but the entire group seldom rises to reach its full potential. As your mother said, you will never bring others up to your level. They will only drag you down to theirs. It's also important to note that what's legal isn't necessarily always right. My friend John, oh, here we go again. My
Okay.
friend Joan Kay, a senior executive with the Chicago public relations firm, has an interesting observation about ethics and law. Though they are often viewed as uh, identical, they are quite different.
Mm,
Ooh, getting
okay.
a
The
little
law.
spicy.
Yeah. The law is about what can be done without getting in trouble, while ethics is about what you should be doing regardless of the law. That's another way of saying that you need a firm grounding, a code of personal conduct that exceeds the legal minimums. If you have such a standard for yourself, you never need worry about getting in trouble. Kay also has an interesting way of dealing with life's annoyances. When dealing with an aggravating situation, she stops and asks herself, what is really going on here? By focusing on specific things that upset her, she can identify problems and solve them. One of the most positive people I know, she also has a positive approach to getting the most out of life. She makes it a point to find joy in something every day. It doesn't have to be a big success. A cheery greeting from a friend or doing one thing a little better than usual will suffice. The secret to finding happiness and figuring out what is really right for you is to look inside yourself. Only you have the answers. Not long ago, I was talking to my friend Walter O'Connor, the Dean of the Tax Department at Fordham University in New York. I met Walter when he was Vice Chairman of International Operations for KPMG, Pete Marwick, the Big Six accounting firm, when I worked there. We laughed as he compared his modest office at the university to his palatial digs at Pete Marwick. He was earning less money and his office was smaller, yet he was happier than he'd ever been.
Hmm. As we reminisced about our days at the accounting firm, Walter made a very astute observation. What often happens to people, he said, is that we look around us and we compare ourselves to the other people we work with, and we say, ah, look at that guy, look at that girl, I'm better than they are, and they're earning 200,000 a year. I ought to be earning 200,000 a year too. Then we become unhappy because we're not. What we really should be doing is focusing on our own opportunities and abilities and not worrying about what other people around us are doing. We have only one true competitor in life, and that person is yourself. Years ago, in his book, Where Have All the Salesmen Gone? Wally Armbruster wrote this tribute to the ultimate competitor. He said, "For me, the ultimate competitor exists within myself. You can only find yours within yourself. The difference between this competitor and the others is that you can never beat him or her. There, he's only a shadow ahead. As you get stronger, so does he. Each time you reach a new level of excellence, he shows you a new level that you haven't been before. Each time he challenges you to give more and try harder and reach higher and dig deeper and do better than you've ever done before, there's no perfect score, not even for him or her. The ultimate competitor is so demanding that he can sometimes, or she can sometimes be depressing, or at least a big pain. But he or she is the only thing that makes the game worthwhile. They are fantastic fun to compete with. But if I ever beat her, I will know I have lost."
Ooh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. That reminds me of a saying that we use a lot in our world, which is new level, new devil, right?
Oh, yes.
You
Yes.
get there and now something else, right?
Yep. Yep.
It's all for your own good, right? So our action steps. So let's see. Positive action steps for today are spend time with people of courage and integrity, stay away from bad apples, look to yourself, not others, for happiness, and remember your ultimate competitor is you. I love that.
Very interesting. Yeah, I
Yeah,
like this.
so
I
good.
like this today. Yeah.
It's good. Wow. All right, well, that's something to think about. So, yeah, let's do that. And I guess we're going to be back tomorrow.
Absolutely. I'm not going to
Yep.
tell you what it is. You'll have to
Okay.
wait for tomorrow.
Okay. It's good.
Take care.
All right.
Bye-bye.
See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.